Okie dokie, guys. Oh, my hair, man. It has been a long day. It's already been a 24-hour travel day, but we made it to the van. This is our ride for the next 3 days in Iceland. It smells like my brother's boots. Terrible. It smells like mildew. And when the guy opened up the door to show me, it like hit me. And I was like, do you not smell that? He goes, no. And then he closed the door and then he comes to the other side to open it again. It just hit me again. And I'm like, it smells like my brother's feet. And he just starts laughing. And I was like, do all the vans smell like this? And he finally answered. He was like, yes, they all smell like this. So we're just going to get over it. We're going to be driving in a shoe for a couple of days. But we made it. We're currently 4 hours behind schedule. 4 hours because of plane delays. Got to the airport. Could not figure out my eSIM. It took 2 hours to figure out the eSIM. Finally made it to the van rental just so the guy could be super nice. And he gave me free Wi-Fi. So, praise the Lord. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason I wasn't supposed to be on the road this morning. There's a reason it's now 1 p.m. We were supposed to arrive at 8:50. So today is going to look a little different. Not going to all the places I had originally scheduled. I think we're cutting it back in half of what we originally were going to do. So right now, got the van. We're heading to Bonus to get some groceries. All right, we got our groceries. We got some Iceland donuts. And I figured out where the smell's coming from because there's a cooler in the back that you're supposed to be able to put some cold stuff. Well, I opened the cooler and that is where the smell is coming from. Like, you can't even open it without gagging. I really want to throw it out. But if I throw it out, then of course I'm going to owe money for it. So I know where the smell is coming from. If we weren't already far away from the car rental, I would take it back. And honestly, I might take it back. Actually, right now. Alright, guys. We are rocking and rolling. The guy that helped me that time, super nice. Both guys are super nice. It's just that one guy did not care that it stunk in here. That guy actually cared that it stunk and got me another car. This one's actually like a downgrade from the one I had, but I originally ordered like the most downgraded van, so I don't know what he meant exactly, but so I actually got a little bit of a refund for going back and getting this one, and it actually smells clean. It looks clean. The bed is actually made. Like, I really don't think that last van was cleaned. Anyways, we're on our way. We're skipping the first 2 stops. It's 2:30. We have a 2-hour drive to our first stop. We're going to the Geysir gate, the thing that explodes out the ground. That is where we're going. I'll see you there. We made it to the Geysir. It was really cool. Pretty much just what you think. A bunch of water just blowing out the earth. Okay, we made it to destination 2 of the day. We are jogging because we've been sitting for 30-something hours now. So I'm not jogging because I'm in that big of a rush. I'm jogging for the exercise and stretch my legs because after this stop, we have another 1.5-hour drive. But this waterfall is massive. And it was free parking. The Geysir was $10 parking. And it was me. This is free parking, and it is huge. We're going there next. Even all the way up here, you can feel the mist. It's that powerful. I don't think I've ever seen a waterfall this big before. It's like Niagara Falls. Okay, that was absolutely, this lighting is bird. Whatever. Okay, that was absolutely awesome. I mean, I knew it was going to be pretty, but the Lord's creation just never ceases to amaze me. That was so much better than the pictures. If that's all I saw in Iceland, like, all this money spent on this trip just for that, like, that would have been so worth it. Yeah, really blessed to have been able to witness that. Now, I'm also thankful we got to run, we got to stretch, because we have another hour-and-a-half drive to our next location. And it is currently 6:15. So thankfully it doesn't get dark here till like midnight. So like we have time, we have daylight. My issue is that on the way here, I was falling asleep because it has been, I can't even count how many hours it's been since we've had sleep. It's been over 30. We're getting close to 36 hours, people, of no sleep. So we got some snacks. We got some adult Capri Sun. We're going to try to jam it out to our next location. So I'll see you there. Okay, so you can actually hike behind this waterfall, which is really cool, which is what I originally planned to do. But after seeing everybody in ponchos and they are getting soaked, like they just came out of a shower soaked, I'm not prepared. I have this rain jacket, but nothing else on my body is waterproof. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna admire it from the outside. Okay, now we are on our way to another waterfall. Starts with a D. I'm not going to try to say it, but same place where the S one is, just a little bit further down. A lot of people actually forget that this one's here, so if you're ever here, don't forget this one's here. Apple quality, you suck. We're gonna try it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that was fun. I'm glad I actually went behind that one. Or not behind it, I guess technically in front of it, but in the cave. And we got kind of wet, but not as soaked as it would have been if we went behind that big one. And we balanced on the rocks. I just kept saying balance, balance. I wasn't saying don't fall. I was saying balance. And it was good. I'm glad we went. Okay, so it's currently 8:30 now. I think we're about to call it quits. I really wish I had a good camera. Man, oh man, it just doesn't do it justice. Like, does not do it justice. Watching the seagulls fly around with the waterfalls. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 waterfalls. And birds. They're getting ready for bed up there, I think. I mean, come on. When do you get to run in Iceland? Like this view. You're running in this. It's just Praise Jesus. I just can't get over it. I know my camera's not doing it justice. You just gotta picture your eyes, close your eyes and picture. Just listen to it. Crazy. Oh my goodness, guys. I just don't really, oh my goodness. It has been such a freaking long day. I finally made it to the campsite, and it's changed since last year. So they just opened back up for this spring, and it's not the same campsite. They moved it away from where it was originally. It was originally like right by a waterfall. It had shower facilities, bathrooms, all this. And I talked to a guy as I was coming in. He's the only person I saw. And I asked him, I was like, is this the campsite? And he goes, yeah, I'm just as disappointed as you are. So now I don't know what to do, because like, I'm fine. Yeah, I was really looking forward to a shower. I haven't showered now in 40 something hours. It's disgusting. So I was really ready for a shower. Also, I don't have a heater now, because I was supposed to plug up my heater, or like plug in the van to the outlet for heat and electricity. So now I have nothing. So one, I'm afraid I'm gonna freeze. I don't. Why does this have to happen? And then I've searched around for hotels. Everything's booked out. The next campsite is 50 minutes away. So that means we won't be getting there until 10 something now. And then that throws everything off for tomorrow, because now we would skip this whole chunk of things to do. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I was so ready to get here, shower, turn the heater on, cozy up in the van, and go to sleep. And now I gotta freaking worry about freezing to death tonight in Iceland. Travel, man. Never goes as planned. Alright, good morning, guys. So, welcome to day 2 of Iceland. I'm smiling through the pain, to be honest. Yesterday, I feel like nothing about yesterday really went to plan except safe travel, which I'm thankful for. I still had a really good day, and I was really trying to keep my spirits high all day, even though nothing was going to plan. Still having a good day, even though we were exhausted. And then we got to the campsite, and it was just a huge disappointment. And already being that exhausted from being up for, I think it was close to 40 hours at that point, I could not do it. I could have done it, but I called my parents to just talk it through, of what they think I should have done. And, parents being parents, they're like, just get a hotel room. And we kind of all had a little breakdown on the phone together, just because they knew how exhausted I was. And so anyways, thankful for my parents. Ended up getting a hotel room, so we did get 8 hours of sleep last night. Stoked about that. I think I could have slept for 20 hours straight, to be honest, how tired I am still. But we've got to get up. We've got a whole day of Iceland to see. So we're up. Breakfast ends in 40 minutes. So we're going to get dressed, get packed up, head to breakfast. And then we're going to go out, and we're going to go chase some more waterfalls today. So I'll see y'all out there. Okay, we're at the hotel, finally. Breakfast and packing took longer than expected, but that's okay. It's raining, which is expected for Iceland. But we're about to go to our first location for the day. It's like a waterfall hike. Hopefully we don't get too wet though, because I did not bring very wet friendly clothes. So anyways, let's get it. Okay, so we made it to the parking lot for Skogafoss. So this is where we were supposed to be camping last night. So this is it, where everybody's walking. That's where you used to be able to park your vans. On that side too, around. And then people would set up their tents in like the grass and stuff. And you'd be right there at the waterfall. I understand like why they probably did it, to like preserve this area a little bit better probably, because parking right underneath a waterfall is probably eroding, you know, the landscape and stuff. So I understand why, but at the same time I feel like it should be like widely known that this campsite is closed. Like it aggravates me. So if you're coming to this waterfall and you're planning to park here, like you see all the cool pictures and stuff about, just beware, it's not the same as it used to be. And they're building a new one, so it might get better in the next couple of years. But right now, just know, no camping at Stjórnarfoss. This waterfall is huge. I don't know if you can see the mist coming off of it. It's crazy. You know, this is actually a really good place to be running. I guess trail running specifically, but you know, I don't feel like it right now. Like, look how beautiful this is. Just gonna take it all in for a moment. Maybe on the way back we'll run, get some exercise in. But for right now, we're gonna walk. We're prepping for the Camino. Wouldn't it just be so cool to be like riding a horse through there? Oh my goodness, that'd be awesome. How beautiful this is. It's crazy. It's Lord's creation, man. I'm telling you, get out there, get in it. Like, what? Iceland! You're awesome. So I don't actually know how far this trail goes. I just read on Google when I was planning this trip that you can walk on this hike and see 11 waterfalls. So I said yes, but it's already been an hour. So I actually don't know how far we're gonna go on this. But we'll see. We'll just keep going. At one point we'll turn around eventually. I so feel like I am in Lord of the Rings right now. Like, at any moment, a hobbit or Pharaoh. At any moment, I feel like a hobbit's gonna pop out. Like, look at this. And we're coming up on the next waterfall. You can see the mist coming out of it. I just cannot get over how good the Lord is. Look at that. Like, what? It doesn't do it any justice. His power is so mighty. Like, this thing is huge, you just can't tell. And that one. I keep telling myself I'm gonna turn around, and then I stumble upon that. Like, how do I turn around now? Like, what else is there on this trail? And nobody's here. Like, crazy. Mom, don't worry. There are people. I've passed people. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not crowded. But there are people on the trail. Don't get worried. And Grace, there's no bears. I have not seen a bear yet, so we're all good. Alright, this is our last one. We could keep going up, but I don't know exactly how far it goes. I do see a sign up there. Where is it? Oh, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna start heading back all the way down. There. I definitely could do this hike all day. I think if I had more days and if I had packed something to drink and maybe a snacky poo, we could be here all day. I mean, how could you not? But we got other places to be, other things to see. So let's go down. Hi, little buddy. You've got great balance. Great balance. Let me just tell you that. I couldn't do that. You're skilled, man. Why are you out in this rain, though? Say, 'cause I'm waterproof. We must have gotten here at a good time and just didn't know it, because look at all these people now. Like, we had this whole trail to ourselves on the way up, and now it's packed. So I'm thankful we came at the right time and I didn't have to deal with all these people going up. And it was peaceful. Quiet with the Lord. Oh my goodness. That hike was so much fun. If you could not tell, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now we're going to reward our dehydrated self with a Coke, because that's what we should be drinking when we're dehydrated. I hate Europe's tops. Like, what is this? Why does this not come off? It drives me crazy, and you can't even rip it off. I've tried. So good. So now we're heading to the next spot. It's actually raining really hard. We're having to kind of let our rain jacket dry out a little bit. So I think we're going to drive to our next spot, but we're going to eat our sandwich we made this morning. We're actually eating real food today. I went like 40 hours on Nerd gummy clusters, popcorn, and donuts yesterday. That's so bad. But today we're eating food. Yummy. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Alright, so the other waterfall is literally like right there. So let's go to this next waterfall. Y'all, that couple right there just got engaged. It was so cool. It was kind of awkward because I was like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? So I just watched and then asked if I could take their picture. But so sweet. Got engaged. This waterfall. I am so ready to have a travel partner. Maybe one day I'll get engaged at a waterfall in Iceland. Now this would have been a great picnic spot. I mean, look at this. All right, next we're going to the beach. It's like a black sand beach. And you also, this car's about to hit my car. It's a good thing I got insurance. Okay. Black sand beach, but you also might be able to see puffins. So that would be really fun if we can see some puffins, but no guarantee because, you know, they're animals and they might not be there. Try not to hit nobody. Don't want to hit nobody. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for everything we've been able to see today so far, allowing us to have a fun and safe trip so far. Be with us the rest of the day as we have longer drives ahead of us. Keep us safe. Allow our eyes to not wander in your creation too much. Keep our eyes on the road. Thank you for this amazing opportunity as we get to explore Iceland. Allow my eyes to be fixed on you. Allow me to discern who you have me to speak to, who you have placed on my same path that might need to hear your word, Lord. Allow me to not be in such a rush going from place to place, that I might may hear your voice. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, no puffins, I don't think. I can't blame them. Who would want to be here? It's so cold. Raining, winds blowing. Those puffins are probably hiding somewhere. I should be hiding somewhere. Debating on if I want to go down there. I don't know what's down there. I mean, there's people all the way down there. If I hadn't paid $7 for parking again, I think I'd probably turn around because what goes down must come up. But we're here. We paid for it. We might as well do it. There must be something down there before we're down there. Unless they're like me and they're like, we're down there. There must be something down there, and then there's actually nothing down there. We'll see. It's an adventure. It's a beautiful view, I do know that though. Let's Ironman train, baby. I am so not going to be ready for this Ironman in October after this trip, but we're doing our best here. Saw the puffins, left the puffins to there's the end of the trail pretty much. So I just walked to the end of the trail I was gonna come back and watch the puffins some more, and they were gone. Like, isn't that crazy? The Lord, it's just so good. Perfect timing. Got to see the puffins. They left as soon as I left. So, really grateful for that. Been a good day, but now we gotta hike all the way back up. So let's go. Imagine going to church on there on a Sunday. Okay, we made it to the Black Beach. I'm getting pretty frustrated with Iceland's parking system. Like, I'll try to catch it next time on video, but it's hard. That's what's aggravating, is because you'll be driving down a one-lane road and then bam, there's cameras. 2 cameras pointing at you to get your license plate information, and then after that there's a sign saying like pay to park. You're in this like it would make sense if it was the cameras were in the parking lot. That way you have enough time to like do a U-turn if you need to, or think about parking. But it's like you're driving and then bam, like you now have to pay to park. Like, there's nothing that you can do. They already scanned you. Some people say there's like a 15-minute grace period. So if you need to do a U-turn, you can. But other people say that's not true, that they still get fined. So I don't really know who to believe. So I'm still paying every time I pull in. But, it's just frustrating. Like, why do you have to pay for literally everything? I mean, I know nothing's free, but I feel like some of these places should be free. You know, like in America, we don't charge you to park at every single hiking spot and every single outlook. And, you know, like, that's just me ranting. Part of travel, you got to pay for things. But $7 to $10 every stop is starting to add up. I'm going to have to be kind of choosy, I think, tomorrow with what we do and where we stop. That is where we were earlier. These rocks are so cool. Like, how many years do you think it took for this rock to, oh no, to smooth out like this? Like, how many years do you think? They're so pretty too, like all different colors. There's some red ones, there's some brown ones, there's some white ones. We have an hour drive to our next spot, so we got some chocolate milk. I don't I don't exactly know if that stop was worth $10, to be honest. So if you're coming to Iceland and you're debating whether you should stop there, I mean, user's judgment. It was still pretty, but I mean, $10, that was like a 10-minute stop. I just caught that. Crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it, but I did get some rocks. So we got some rocks for $10. But they always look so much cooler when they're wet. But we're going to keep one for the Camino, because you're supposed to like carry a like rock or a stone or something heavy, and then like lay it down at the foot of the cross when you get to the cross, as like a symbol of like laying down a burden you're carrying or a chain you're carrying or something like that. So anyways, that's what that is for. So hour drive, and then we'll be at our last stop. Two more stops. We have 2 more stops. I believe this is a canyon we're going to. A canyon walk thingy. But again, you have to pay. So let's go. If you'd like to sponsor me, please do so. Okay, bye. Something that has been like really cool so far to see is like when you're planning the trip, you can see pictures of like, oh, sorry, my finger. You can see pictures of like the places that you're going, like pictures people have posted about it on like Google Maps and stuff. But you can't see the route. Like you can plan the route, but you can't really see it. So it's just been really cool to like see the different landscapes and like how they've been changing, and it's just been really cool. I'm really happy I rented a car and just try to do the bus and tours and stuff, because it's been fun to just stop and go and look. And I do wish I was a passenger princess though. Next time I do this, I really hope I have somebody to come with me who likes to drive, because I'm not a huge drive fan. And it also would be cool to just be able to look and not have to worry about crashing. But yeah, really cool. Okay, we're at Fjaðrárgljúfur. It is like a 2-mile hike to a canyon. So let's get it. This whole time I haven't been trying to pronounce where we're going or what we're doing, because I obviously cannot pronounce it. So while we're hiking, side note, Game of Thrones was filmed here, and a couple of Justin Bieber songs have been filmed here. He must really like it here for it to have filmed a couple of songs here. But yeah, Game of Thrones. Never watched it, but this is where it was filmed. It just doesn't do it justice. That was like Jökulsárlón. Alright guys, that was fun. Got to see where Game of Thrones was parked. I was taking my car out of park. was filmed. Really cool. I see why they filmed it there. I just hate my phone camera just doesn't do anything justice, which maybe that's a good thing. So people will actually go out and look at it for themselves. But now we're going to one more stop of the day. It's just like a quick waterfall hike. Parking should be free. We'll see when we get there. I'm just gonna start assuming everything I have to pay for, every parking, and then that way I'm not disappointed when I get there. But I did my research, but things in Iceland have just changed this year, I believe, and they're just fixing things up, like the parking spaces and stuff, which is good, but then it costs money, so then you have to pay. Anyways, going to a waterfall, and then we were camping near that town. It was just going to be like a 15-minute drive from the waterfall to the campsite, but I think I've changed my mind because after the waterfall there's nothing else to do. Well, there is a pool. I was planning to go swim in that town. They have like a community pool, but it's 6:30. By the time I leave the waterfall it's gonna be like 7. Am I really gonna want to go swim? Probably not. And then in the morning, we immediately have a 50 to an hour drive to our next spot. And tomorrow we're already driving over 6 hours total. So I think we're just gonna drive closer to tomorrow's destination to save us an hour of driving tomorrow. I believe that's the plan. The only issue is that the reviews said they don't have a kitchen. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. All I have is a bag of rice. I was gonna cook rice and ham. That sounds so terrible. But that's what I was gonna do for dinner. And now that I don't have access to a microwave or anything, I don't know what we're doing for dinner. So that is a question. How cold y'all think this water is? Freezing. That's how cold it is. Freezing. Look at this waterfall. Stopped and got gas, and my thing didn't have a clicker, so it overflowed. I smell like diesel. It's so bad. Hopefully it'll come off. It's also on the keys, because you have to like put the key in the gas cap to take it out, and you can't take your keys out until you put the gas cap back in. So diesel went on the keys. But we did get a hot dog. They say you can't come to Iceland without getting a hot dog. I don't know why. So we're about to see. This is $6, by the way. Nobody hate, but it's okay. I feel like as an American, you can't really beat American hot dogs. But it's good. It's warm. I do like the crunch of the outside. Nice little crunch. Very good. Alright, we're turning around. On the way, I passed 2 different waterfalls right off the road. Perfect little pull off to look at the waterfalls, and I just drove past them. I was just like, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. No, we're doing it today. We don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. It might be pouring down rain tomorrow. So we're gonna go back, take a picture of the waterfall, and then hop back in the car. private property. Could you imagine this being your property? That's crazy. Horsies. Oh, he's running to me. Hello, horsey. For you. I have no food for you. I saw we. I know you're trying to eat my hand. I mean, come on, man. Look at this. Oh, there's a car coming. You're so cute. You're so cute. It's not like we don't have horses at home, but we don't have horses at home with waterfalls behind you. I mean, this is awesome. Like, what? And there's nobody here. And it's free. The free things in life are just sometimes so much more better. So much more better. Iceland! We love Iceland. My hair. Are we like on Mars? I feel like we are on a different planet. We're not in a different country. We're in a different planet. Like, it's so crazy. We just went from mountains to literal ash. Just all you can see is ash. That's so crazy. What's a planet made of ash? Oh. Not Mars, not Saturn. We're on Pluto. I feel like we are on Pluto. Yes, I know Pluto's not a planet, but still. We're on Venus, Neptune, whatever. I actually wonder, somebody should Google this. Is this where they film space movies? It's gotta be. Like, Mars. Like, this is Mars. It's perfect backdrop for a space movie. Besides that side. That side still has mountains, but this side, just completely flat. The grass is not always greener on the other side, except in Iceland. We've got green, we've got black. Made it to the campsite. Isn't it cute? Look at the view. And it also comes with free showers. I'm stoked. I thought I wasn't going to shower tonight. And it's 9:20, I think, right now. Daylight. So yeah, it's still light outside because like it doesn't get dark here until after midnight. So like I'm exhausted still. I'm still jet lagged. However, not nearly as bad as yesterday, thank goodness. So also like I'm just kind of ready to go. It's still daylight. Tomorrow's our last day, like last full day. So we might as well squeeze one more thing in while we can since we're here. This wasn't even on the list, but might as well. Technically we paid for parking to camp. So we didn't have to pay for parking tomorrow to actually park here, which is good. So we actually saved money by camping here tonight. So we're gonna soak it up. And we're about to do this run. It's I think 3 miles. So if I run, I should be back in like 45 minutes to an hour. So I should be getting back around 10. And there's a line for the showers right now because, like I said, it's daylight, so everybody's still out and about. So people are just now pulling out camping chairs and the tables to have picnics. And we're gonna go for a nighttime glacier run. So crazy to say. We made it a mile. A hot dog is not a pre-run of choice. That is terrible. Ooh-wee. I feel like I'm gonna not have a fun time in a minute, so we stopped while we're walking for a little bit. Hopefully the hot dog will go back down. What a way to end the night, man. Oh, I can't zoom in like this. Look at that. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy. Sorry. Look at that. I think I'm ending the vlog here because now I'm doing is running back. It's like a mile back. I think this whole thing, by the time I get done, will be like 3 point something miles. Because I did a little extra going closer to the glacier. But my watch died, so I can't calculate it. Anyways, I'm rambling. We're going to end it here because all I'm doing is going back. I'm showering, and then I'm editing videos for the rest of the night. It is currently 9:45 p.m. I so wish I was a night owl, because if I was, I'd be out till past midnight hiking probably. But we've got to get some sleep. So I'll see you guys in the morning for day 3 in Iceland. Peace. Jesus loves you. Does that not look like a chess piece? Or a dragon head? Or a horse head? Or a thumb with a wart? What? So cool. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 3 of our Iceland journey. Today is our last full day. So sad. I could not believe today is the last day. So it's 8:30. We're going to gain some courage and get out the van. It's gonna be really hard because it's actually freezing today, and I'm glad we had a heater last night. I'm glad we paid for the electricity, because I don't think I would have survived. Like, I woke up cold with the heater on. That's how cold it was. And I don't think these sleeping bags are actually like rated for cold weather. I think they're like just for use with the heater. Anyways, like, there's even ice on this window back here. It got that cold. So anyways, today's high is only 30. So it's gonna be a cold day. Plus the wind is whipping today. Like, my van, I woke up with it moving. So long story short, we got to get the courage to actually get out the van and do something with our hair and get dressed. And then after that, we'll start our first hike for the day. Bye. All right, we're off. We've only been hiking. Did you see that? An animal ran across the road. We've only been hiking for like 2 minutes now. We're already tired. But I think that's just the repercussions of yesterday. I'm probably not going to run as much today. Give myself a little break. Things are starting to bloom. Give it like 2-3 more weeks and it'll be green out here. I really thought it'd already be green out here at the end of May, but I guess their spring doesn't start till June. Or maybe that's why my flight was cheap to get here this time, because it's still a little bit of the off season maybe. But still beautiful. Green or no green. Look at that. We made it! There's not another single person here. Alright, we had a nice little prayer, little worship. I could sit here and listen to that and look at that all day, but we've got to get going. We got a long day. It's already 10 p.m., which is crazy. Time just flies here. So we got about a mile and a half walk back, and then we'll be heading to the next spot. So I'll see you there. Well, I'll probably see you at the van actually. Oh my goodness. All right, we made it to our next stop. We're at Svínafellsjökull. It's like a glacier overlook. I don't actually know how long the walk is. Well, we actually might run it because it's already 11 and we have got a long day ahead of us. Svínafellsjökull. Wow, this place is beautiful. I will show you. Y'all. I really wish y'all could see this in person, because the video and the pictures just don't do justice. Like, just this sheer like size of it. Like, I know mountains are big, but like it's just huge. It's crazy. And the glaciers are huge. And the sound of the melting. Did you just hear that? One just fell off. It's like how big that is. For point of reference, that's where we just were. That is where we camped last night. Right there. We hiked this morning up there. And last night we hiked along the bottom to that glacier. And now we're at this glacier. Whoo-wee, I'm sweaty now. We have warmed up. We're now going to Mulagljufur Canyon. So, see y'all there. 3. Okay, we made it to something canyon. Don't actually know how long this hike is. So anyways, yeah, don't exactly know how long this hike is. Google said 2.5 miles. All trails are saying 4 miles. So we're just gonna say it's 4 miles. I'll probably take around 3 hours maybe. And it's currently noon. So should be done around 3, which would be a good time, because then we have close to, I think, like a 40-minute drive to the next location. And then, I don't know. So it should be done around 3. which is a little later than I was hoping because we still have a lot of stops to make today. But it's okay. It doesn't get dark till midnight, so even if we don't get to the campsite till midnight, we'll be all right. All right, let's get it. I cannot get over this view. And again, video doesn't do it justice. It is like something literally out of the movie. It's crazy. What? You know, it would be so fun sledding down this. Oh, sledding down that, or this one. Wouldn't that be so much fun? Dangerous, but fun. We are high up, and then when you get to the ledge to like take a picture of like the canyon and the waterfalls, it's a little sketchy, but it's okay. We're almost at the top. I think there's a group up here. If the group wasn't up at the top, I don't think I would have came up here. But seeing them up here, I was like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. But so I think we're almost at the end. I think. Look at that. Made it to the peak. All right. Look at this view. What? How is this even real? How is this real? And it goes up even further, but there's clouds. All right, but we are actually gonna start heading down because it's getting pretty frisky and windy up here. And it's already been an hour and a half. And we gotta make it down, so. Anyways, I'm a little nervous about going down, to be honest, because what comes up must go down. And it was pretty steep getting up here, not gonna lie. A little muddy, rocky. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a muddy butt when we get back to the car. Hopefully not, but we really gotta be careful going down. So I'm gonna hang up now and focus. What's crazy is our car is there. So we have to go all the way back. Oh my. It is hailing right now. Little tiny pieces of hail. That's so crazy. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Probably can't see it. You can see where the glacier water is coming out, making the ocean super blue. We were all the way up there. Okay, so we just pulled in to the Diamond Beach parking, and of course, you know, it's a pay to park, but there are some people leaving, so I asked, like, could you actually see the ice on the beach? And they said no. So I'm assuming it's too warm, possibly, right now on the beach for there to be ice. So I think we're gonna turn around and maybe go to the like lagoon over here instead. And I believe I saw some free parking over there, so we're gonna give that a go. I'm not gonna pay to park here. I did do a U-turn in there, so I'm curious to see if we're gonna get charged or not, like later on, but we'll see. The parking was more expensive there too. It's gonna be like close to over $11 actually. So anyways, we're turning around. There's the beach. There's the lagoon. Cars. And there's the beach. I do see some ice on the beach on that side of the beach, but that's okay. Okay, so we're here now. We were going to park here for the diamonds, and then you can walk around here. There's some more, but there weren't any ice, so now we're here. We could technically walk all the way over there, but I don't think we have time. This is the first time I've seen sun in 3 days. And it's perfect timing too, because it is freezing here compared to 15 minutes ago at the mountain. Now we're at the beach and it's freezing. So thankful for the sun. We're gonna do this like little loop, and then we're gonna start heading back towards the airport, towards Reykjavik. Oh, so sad, but we're gonna enjoy these last moments before we have to drive for 6 hours. Okie dokie, guys. So that was pretty and quick, which is what we needed. If I were to do this again, and it'd be like, it's cold outside, but if it was like freezing outside to where there's actually diamonds on the beach, I would still do this. I would still park there and I'd walk down. Because that just makes more sense. Why pay over $10 for parking when that's free and it has a trail that goes to it? But anyways, now we have a 4.5 hour drive to our next location, which is like a hot spring. We'll be getting there at 7:40 at the moment, and that's without stopping, and I'm sure we'll be stopping at some viewpoints to like get out and stretch and stuff. So it's gonna be a late night because after the hot spring we then have an 1.5 hour drive to the campsite. Okay, we just stopped at the same gas station we stopped at last night. Heated up another bag of rice, and we actually cut up our ham and put our ham in it. So we got ham and rice for dinner. Also went ahead and got gas, and we got a mixed drink. It was by the Mellow Yellow, so let's see if it tastes like Mellow Yellow. Interesting. It's kind of like a citrusy, pineapple-y, drinky to drink. All right, so we're back on the road. Was able to talk to my parents for a bit, which was good. We have 2 hours and 40 minutes to go. So let's get it. We've made it to the hot springs. All right, guys. All right, we're at the our last spot in Iceland. That's so crazy. We're gonna run up to these hot springs, depending on how long it is. I see people walking and it seems kind of high up. It's currently 8 p.m. So we're gonna run up here real fast. Look at the view already. Whew. So yeah, we're gonna run up here real fast. Check it out, maybe dip our toes in. And then we have another hour and a half drive to the campsite. Y'all, I did not know this was about to be a hike. Look at my face, I'm so red. I thought it was gonna be a 2.5 mile walk. Oh my goodness. And is it 2.5 miles round trip? That's what I thought. This might be 2.5 mile one way. If so, we're really gonna be late getting to camp. I just passed a family and asked them how much longer, and they said 45 minutes to an hour. I feel like I've came this far. I might as well finish. But that just means it's gonna be so late tonight. Please tell me that's not it. Oh my. So this water right here, I just felt it. It's actually warm. I was tempted to just take off my shoes and just put my feet in right there and call it quits, because then that would put us back at the van around 9:15. But I mean, if this is it, then we're so close. We might as well just finish, you know. I keep going back and forth in my head, like, just chill out, enjoy it. This is your last night. You can sleep when you get home. And then the other side of me is like, turn around. You need sleep, you need rest. And then the other part of me is like, keep going. And then the other part of me is like, turn around. So anyways, we're gonna enjoy it. Keep going. Last night, might as well enjoy it. We should have turned around when we felt the water back there, because we're now past the spot I thought we had to go. And I see no end in sight. Oh, I see an end in sight. Praise Jesus. Oh, we made it. Oh, there's not another person. Oh, there's some people. We made it. Kind of regret not bringing a change of clothes now. I thought it was going to be much colder, like air temp wise, than it is. So I didn't think I would feel like getting wet. But now being here, doing all this work, I wish I would have brought a change of clothes now. I could actually soak and relax. But live and learn. I've learned so many things while being here in Iceland that I do different next time. But it's nice. All the pictures I've seen, it's like packed here, and I've only seen 3 people here so far, so that's kind of nice. Okay, this was actually really cool. Like, there's different like little pods, I guess you can call them, for like changing, and then different like little pools for bathing. So if I came back to Iceland and I was in this area, I'd definitely come back. I'd do it a little bit differently though. I'd actually spend time here and not just rush through it and like enjoy the pools. But yeah, anyways, at least we got to see it. But it was exactly 2.5 miles to get here. It took me 44 minutes. And it's 9 p.m. I was planning on leaving here by 9 p.m. But we got to get back to the car now. I'm going to guesstimate and say it's going to take me probably the same exact time actually. It's going to take 45 minutes to get back down. Because it's not just, it wasn't just all the way up. Getting here, it was up and down, up and down. So on the way back, it's going to be up and down, up and down. So 45 minutes down. So yeah, leave by 10. We'll be getting to camp by 11:30. Smells like eggs. Hoo-wee. We're almost at our van. All the way right there. Alright guys, so that took about an hour and 30-ish minutes. And I thought it was only going to take 30 minutes. But oh, it's okay, we're done. We should be arriving at camp at like close to 11. So yeah, we got about like an hour and 10-minute drive. Not too bad. 11's okay. I'm hoping they allow showers. I know they have showers, but I don't have enough for a shower because I never got cash like I was supposed to. Anyways, so I think I might end the vlog here. Well, actually, no, at the camp. Okay, never mind. Bye. I can't believe this is our last hour, pretty much, of a view like this. Sad, real sad. I told my parents earlier that I wish I would have done this trip longer. And I feel like I say that with every country I go to, but I mean, I feel like next time I come to Iceland, I'm gonna do it for months. That would be really expensive. So I'll need somebody to come with me and split the car rental. But fuel here is actually really affordable. I've spent $10 on fuel for 3 days of driving. Really good. So fuel's not an issue, it's just the car rental. So if somebody wants to come with me next time and help pay for the cost of a car, let me know. Alright, peace. Wait, that's bright. Okay, I don't have lights in my van. I only have a light for like maybe 5 minutes after I lock the van down. Anyways, we got to the campsite. We were able to shower. Hallelujah. I didn't think I was going to be able to shower. So it's almost 12 p.m. We have to get up pretty early in the morning because our flight boards at 9:20. And we still have to drop the van off, unpack it, get to the airport, etc., etc. So I don't think we're vlogging tomorrow because it's just monotonous things. Sorry, my phone slipped. So anyways, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. The support. Love you guys. If you are planning to do a trip to Iceland, hit me up, let me know. I'm not an expert, but I could try to help if you have any questions. So yeah, definitely want to come back here one day, hopefully do the north side of things. But yeah, enjoyed this trip. I think this has been my most favorite adventure yet. So Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. We'll see what happens next. Peace. Jesus loves you.